What do you do for a living?
I'm a student.
Okay. How much money do you make?
Not enough. I'm currently unemployed but trying to find a job.
Okay.
And so it's a little rough right now.
Right.
But I have a student loan.
Nice. So you're a student
At Toronto Metropolitan University. It used to be called Ryerson.
Nice. How much student debt do you have?
Right now, we're pretty good. I only have 5,000 because it's my first year. It's my first year and I worked before I came here. And
So you put all your savings in?
Yeah, put all my savings in.
How much was that?
Well, I saved up about 10,000 and I'm running a little low now because I'm living in res and everything as well.
Right.
And so
How much rent are you paying?
rent is around, we have to do multiple installments, but each installment is about 3,000, a little over 3,000. And we do 4 of those in the school year.
So that means more or less like $1,000 a month.
Yeah, more or less around there.
And you have an exclusive room or do you share?
It's an apartment style, and so there's 5 of us in that apartment, but we each have private rooms. Yeah.
So 5 of you all sharing a kitchen and probably a washroom?
Yeah. We have 2 washrooms, so we're super lucky.
Okay.
But all sharing a kitchen and a living room and stuff like that.
Does it also become a little challenging to share your space as such?
It does definitely get a little challenging sometimes, but I feel like we're a pretty good bunch, and so we've worked through any like miscommunications, and so it's fun right now.
Yeah. You look pretty happy, pretty chill. But then, how long do you think you would be able to afford this unemployment that you're running into at the moment?
Not long. I'm hoping to get a job soon, within like the next month or so. Definitely, I can probably make it through this year, but definitely by next year I'm going to need to get a job and definitely a summer job.
Right. So once you're done with your studies, what do you think you would be able to make right after, and what sort of job would that be?
Well, the problem is I want to be a musician.
Oh, really?
So probably not. It really depends. I'm hoping enough to afford rent, for example.
But then are you also expressing yourself in terms of, I don't know, some sort of creation on the side?
Yeah, my main interests right now are producing, writing, and singing. And so if I could write some music or help produce music and like use that to make some money, that would be really great. And with my degree that I'm doing right now, I'm hoping maybe I could get either like end goal, like a creative directing type of job, or like an artist management type of job. But for now, I'm focusing mostly on music.
Okay. Do you think AI could really hamper a lot of musicians?
To a certain extent, probably, because AI has it's now starting to like make catchy songs and whatever. But to a certain extent, I feel like kind of the human touch on lyrics and singing and stuff is kind of it's really hard to be replicated because we're the ones living life and making the relatable songs. And so I feel like maybe to a certain extent, and especially copyright issues, there's going to be a lot of those with AI. But I feel like for the most part, humans will be good in this area.
Okay, let's hope so. One last one. So in terms of housing crisis, how do you think Calgary is different from Toronto?
Well, Calgary doesn't have nearly as much people as Toronto. And so things are rent-wise better there. But it's also increasing.
Of course.
As the population increases.
But even the income levels are not as great as probably Toronto has.
Yeah, depending on where you work and stuff, there's still like problems, of course. But I've heard not great things about the Toronto housing crisis. And
also
so
the inflation then.
Yeah, and inflation plays a big part.
Are fruits and vegetables pretty expensive here in comparison to Calgary?
Yeah, I'd say Calgary is also getting pretty expensive, but they're more expensive here, I think. And so, unfortunate. But
it's going downhill from here, is it?
Yeah, a little bit. That's what I'm noticing.
Any good news you have for us? Like, we're just seeing a lot of doom around us.
I don't know. I'm kind of a glass half full type of person, and so I don't know what to focus on, but I think the flowers are beautiful. I think the trees are beautiful. I'm just out here chilling.
Okay, awesome.